Wow, ladies and gents, this is actually good news for a change. Streets of Rage film is in the works. Hell yes. Hell yes. You know what? I thought this might happen. So because of Sonic doing really well, more Sega properties are going to be developed. Now obviously for me, I want Golden Axe to be developed. I think that's prime for developing. I think that could be utterly amazing. But this still sounds really, really good. Alright, we're getting, well, for one, John Wick's Derek Kolstad. Adapting it. Yes, game for that. Absolutely game for that. So anyway, ladies and gents, before we dive into this, please do hit that thumbs up button. Please do hit subscribe. YouTube's finally starting to notify people, so that's great. But just make sure that your notification bell is turned on to all. And hopefully those things will actually go out for a change, because they have been recently, which is fantastic. I just want to take this moment to say, hey, cheers guys for watching. And if you want to follow me over on Twitter and Instagram, they're linked in the description box, along with my second channel, my merchandise, and memberships and Patreon. That's my normal shilling spiel out the way. Let's dive into this, right? This is great news. People long mouth off about me being negative. There is a positive video every single day on this channel, and this is today's positive video. This is absolutely fantastic. On the heels of its success with Paramount's Sonic the Hedgehog films, Sega has another franchise coming to the big screen. What an unlikely, really, what an unlikely video game, I guess, company to start developing their products. You don't think of Sega as the ones which are going to start doing this, do you? You just don't. But tell you what, yes, I'm here for it. And they're going to be taking something to the big screen. The beat-em-up Streets of Rage, getting the film treatment. Now, sources tell Deadline, of course. Derek Kolstad, who created the John Wick action franchise and penned the Bob Odenkirk action and Nobody, which was absolutely fantastic. I did a review to that. What a great film. He's wrote the script on spec. So Streets of Rage, developed and published by Sega, just as a bit of background, ladies and gents, first launched in '91 via the Genesis home video game console. The side-scroller follows former police officers who battle a crime syndicate. Since the debut game, the Streets of Rage franchise has spawned sequels across numerous platforms like Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch. The franchise's latest title, Streets of Rage 4, was released in April 2020 and has sold more than 2.5 million copies worldwide. Now, I'm intrigued. Sega, Japanese, they're no nonsense. They don't give a shit. They're not interested in... Japan is not interested in the USA's politics of anti-police. And so you've got to say that because, of course, it follows former police officers who battle a crime syndicate. So you know what? It's quite likely that it will actually follow those things. Believe it or not. Now, Sonic producer DJ2 Entertainment and Escape Artists, which do the Equalizer franchise, so good, will produce the film adaptation. That's really positive. There's nothing about this which is hugely negative. Nothing at all, actually. Nothing at all. Streets of Rage will be the latest project under DJ2 Entertainment's belt, following Sonic the Hedgehog 2's impressive box office performance. DJ2 signed an overall deal with Amazon earlier in the year and also is looking to adapt the Game Awards winner It Takes Two for television and film. Now, there's no saying where this is going to be released. It's unlikely that it's going to be Amazon, but there's no indication on where this is going to be released, who's releasing it. It could be Paramount. It could be. It could just be up for sale in general. Now, also in the works from Kolstad, because obviously he's still doing stuff, is a heist thriller, Just Watch Me, starring Gerard Butler. In addition to writing Nobody, so this is a bit of background as to why he's good for this, right? So Nobody's great. John Wick's great. Both of them are great, but they're also different as to what they are. One's slightly more comedic. One's very serious. He recently served as a co-executive producer on Disney Plus's The Falcon and Winter Soldier. The fourth film in his John Wick franchise has been slated for release on March 24th, 2023, following a delay imposed by COVID-19 pandemic. Now, Kolstad is the latest John Wick creative to take on a video game adaptation. Also coming up is an adaptation of Ghosts of Tsushima from Sony and PlayStation Productions. Chad Stahelski is directing that from a script by Takashi Dosha. So Kolstad, obviously rep by blah 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 blah. Not important. Why is this is such good news? Please, please, God, do a Golden Axe. I would absolutely wet myself for a Golden Axe video game adaptation. But this is such good news. It's one of those things that you just look at and you go, right, okay, they're finally getting it right, and we're finally seeing these things move forward properly. You know, and it's good that Sega goes, you know what, actually, they did really well on this. Let's give them something else. Or other people are like, yeah, we did really well on this. Oh, we could develop this. They're finally adapting stuff properly. And such an unlikely one to do it, Sega. Sega have some really good stuff. Obviously, you know, they have a lot of good modern stuff, but nowhere near as much as their older stuff was. Their older stuff was so well loved by so many people. It'll be fascinating to see the age ranges that sort of like this or dislike this, and I'll be really intrigued to see where they go with it in terms of whether they stay true, which I think that they will. But how they try and play it. Ultra serious, bit tongue-in-cheek. But I'll tell you what, Derek Kolstad behind this, nobody, bit of comedic elements thrown in, but still ultra serious. Ultra violent. I'm here for it. Streets of Rage. I'm absolutely here for it. So let me know what you guys think down below. Yay or nay, let me know. You know, do you want this to happen? Are you familiar with this? And what direction do you think they'll go in? Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Like I said, if you are new here, please do hit subscribe. Turn the bell notifications on to all. You do actually have to click it all. And even returning subscribers, you might want to check. Because YouTube, you know, they're very intermittent on notifying people. But anyway, guys, that wraps it up for me. Nothing else to say here. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Take care.